Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. Let's see, the first is a compilation video. I think there's like 3 different sightings on this video, and I believe it's from Brazil. Let's see, also have this video over Milton Keynes of this laser. And it looks like a UFO, but this could possibly be a drone. Let's see. I also have this video of a UFO that was seen on a live broadcast. And, I think I've played this video before, but it just recently came up again. So again, I know that not everyone sees all of these things. So occasionally, some people might see a couple videos a few times. Let's see, this is a video about the towers on the dark side of the moon. Right here, it's a couple miles long, they say. This video, this is a very, very low quality video. It could definitely be mistaken as like a digital. But I just think, because it was taken at nighttime, that the quality is really, or it's like this. And I have to assume that this guy that is looking at this video, this thunker guy, he pretty much knows what he's talking about. And, he explains how you can see the muscles movement, as this thing moves, which, again, if this was someone wearing a suit, you could not see that. You wouldn't be able to see muscles flexing and things like that in a monkey suit. Let's see, this is an article about these photos. This guy took this photo, and here's a close-up of what he got. This is a Reddit article about a newspaper article from 1897 of a UFO. Let's see, I found this on my Facebook. Yeah, this was taken on Mars, and wow, I don't think you can deny that. Yeah, that's definitely remnants of a past structure. Who knows how many, how old this is, but yeah, this is this isn't done by nature. And then last is this article about this. Some guy, Dr. David Clark, said that the Ministry of Defense, didn't tell their civil servants, people like Nick Pope, any of the real information that they were investigating, that he was just what does he say? Yeah, this Dr. David Clark just says, Nick Pope just filed the reports, and that was it. But anyways, let me get to the beginning here and take a look at this video. Now, yeah, I can only, show you just brief clips of these because, you really have to go to this guy's channel to check out these videos. But this is a compilation video. There's this one here. And then let's see. And then there's another one. Yeah, here. And then I think there's one more here. Yeah, you can see. And, and if you look at the size of this thing, you compare, if you think, imagine how far these buildings are. And this thing's definitely further away than these buildings. So this thing has to be huge. But anyways, the link to this will be in the description. And, again, I'm making these videos every single day. So it's obvious to me that we are not alone on this planet. Let's see, this one here. Yeah, this one I'm not too sure about. After I watch it a few times, this wouldn't be impossible for a drone to do. Again, this is a 5-minute, but let me just jump around because, again, I can't play the whole thing. But, this, I'm not seeing this thing do, what I would call a UFO maneuver. It's just sitting there. I'm not too sure if this is the same. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, I don't believe it's a drone couldn't do this. I believe that a drone could do this. Let me rephrase that. I think that there are drones that could do this. And I think that's it. Yeah, it dips down and then I think it comes back up. Oh, no, I think that's it. Yeah, see, to me, it seems like, it's something that just landed and then what it's doing here, like, let's see, it's 5 minutes. Yeah, probably ran out of energy, needs to recharge. So, if this thing would have zipped away, I could believe it, it's a UAP. But anyways, let me go on to this next video here. Well, yeah, now this video, I think I've played this video before, but this guy does an analysis. But watch this. Watch right behind her head here. You're going to see an object zoom through.
Conspiracy theorists claim
you see that right there?
Something mysterious in the background. These broadcasts were regular newscasting programs when a bizarre object were caught on cam. The footage of alleged mysterious unidentified flying objects went viral, raising...
Yeah, but that's, the way that thing is moving, that it's moving so fast, it's definitely not a plane. It's obviously not a bug. But, yeah, this guy, does kind of an analysis of it, breaks it down. But the link to this will be in the description. Let me go on to this next video here. Yeah, this video here is just about, this... I think they said this is like 5 miles or something like that. I know it's pretty tall. Check this out.
Miles high.
Oh, wait. He just says how many miles. Let me go back a little bit more.
There's a close-up of a thing behind the shard I call the tower, which is a several miles high glass tower with a cube on top, which is, solid stuff and has not been pummeled to pieces by meteorites. This stuff is really sticking up above the moon, and it's this kind of stuff that I think we would have seen on the computerized, digitized versions of the Apollo 11 television, which is why the boxes have gone away.
You may be right. I mean, look at the shadow. It's the shadow that really is unbelievable to me.
Yeah, these are structures. These are ruins. When you pummel ruins, I mean, just look at the awful pictures.
Yeah, he just says it's several miles, and then, he's claiming that this is some kind of crystal structure behind the shard. But there's no doubt that there are structures on the moon that NASA has tried to airbrush out of some of their old images. Anyways, the link to this will be in the description. Yeah, now this one here, like I said, yeah, it's not the best because obviously, this is taken at nighttime. Oh, this was taken with a trail cam. But anyways, let me just play the beginning again. I can't play the whole thing because, I'll get a copyright violation. But I'll just introduce you to the video and then leave a link. And if you want to watch the rest of it, you can check it out. Let me just play the beginning here.
Impressive Bigfoot footage ever. Or at least that's the title of the clip. I'm not so sure about that, but it is at least interesting. Stick around, we're going to take a closer look. As the story goes, it was filmed by this guy named Ronald von Behrens, I'm guessing, who set up a game cam in his tent, pointed out, here he writes that he was frustrated because there's a 10-second delay, he claims, between the time something triggers them. I think he might be mistaken about the delay. I'm not sure which multi-game cam he used, but I found some of their manuals online, and it looks like for photos...
Yeah, this guy, I guess he gets into what where he thinks the guy was talking about this 10-second delay. But anyways,
You can see movement there. And you appear to see some flexing.
Okay, you know, again,
Muscles, but
if this was a monkey suit, you wouldn't see that. There's no one who can make a monkey suit good enough to be able to see the muscles flexing. But the link to this will be in the description. You know, he breaks it down very, very well. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is just an article about this photo that this guy took on Mount Shasta. You can see this object here is taking off. And apparently, Mount Shasta gets a lot of UFO sightings. Local Indians believe that Shasta was a concentration of knowledge and great strength, and that climbing a mountain could clear the soul and cure any disease hundreds of years ago. Anyways, the link to this will be in the description. Let me go to this article here. Check this out. Just a little article on a newspaper page, 1897, New York State. History is loaded with UFO sightings. Although the term UFO or flying saucer didn't exist, they named it airship. People in Chattahooga and Niagara counties have seen the airship. Dunkirk saw it first, and when the locked portions were looking among the clouds for pure water, the airship come within their line of vision. A bright light streamed suddenly down, and in a few moments, the airship vanished from view. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, again, there's people who today are trying to say that all of these UFOs that we see, it's just, it's military, it's top secret military stuff. Well, then, you know, what were these people seeing in 1897? Our top secret, I know what it was. It was our top secret military stuff going back in time, I suppose. Anyways, let me go on to this next one. I found this on my Facebook. Check this out. This is a photo of Mars. And, this is obviously remnants of a structure. Look at those right angles. I mean, these are, you know, bricks put together. I do not believe there are any rocks that would cleave like this. I mean, I could be wrong. If I'm open. I'm always open to being wrong. But to me, it definitely looks like a structure that was destroyed and has sat around for a long, long time. Anyways, link to this will be in the description. Let me go to this last article here. Secret UFO probes hidden from UK government as military didn't trust them. The Ministry of Defense's secret ET hunters didn't trust civil servants with their information, claims Dr. David Clark, who uncovered the Defense Intelligence's staff study in 2005. Britain's secret UFO investigators kept their findings hidden from the government, an academic has claimed. Dr. David Clark of Sheffield Hallam University said the Ministry of Defense team tasked with hunting ETs didn't trust civil servants briefing ministers with their data. The lecturer and investigative journalist uncovered the Defense Intelligence staff's 400-page study into 10,000 UFO sightings in 2005. He has now said its military officials often kept their findings secret from civil servants over fears the information would be leaked. Dr. David added former government UFO investigators who have gone public over the findings, such as Nick Pope, didn't investigate anything. He told the UFO podcast with Martin Willis, there was a UFO desk where he was an incumbent for 3 years, but he was just one of dozens of different people who did that task and didn't actually investigate anything. He just received reports and filed them. He was a civil servant. There was a body that investigated cases, and it was known as the Defense Intelligence Staff, DI-55, and they were the people who were tasked to investigate UFO incidents that were deemed to have some kind of military significance. The UFO investigator added, The system was extremely complicated, and there was at various times 2 or 3 different departments of the British Ministry of Defense who were involved in investigating UFOs or responding to the public. Oh yeah, you know what? I just went over this thing here. The lecturer and investigative journalist uncovered the Defense Intelligence Staff 400-page study into 10,000 UFO sightings in 2005. Now, let's assume that the majority of them, let's say 90%, no, let's say 95%, right? The majority of them are or could be accounted for. 95. Let's even, let's just say most of them could be accounted for. So that still leaves, let's just say 1,000. Let's just say out of 10,000, let's just say 1,000 are real, and let's just write off the others. So in 2005, in just this one area, if again, just the bare minimum, 1,000 UFO sightings. We're not alone on this planet, folks. We are not alone. Anyways, this article will be in the description if you want to check it out. That is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.